What's good, boxing world and fight fans? I am your host, Nice, and welcome back to the Fight Room. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, make sure you do for the latest boxing news, feedback, and entertainment. Hit that bell icon and hit that like button. Now, I am here talking to you right now of the fight that we're waiting for, man. Teofimo Lopez versus Vasyl Lomachenko, and it's expected to be for a May 30 bout. Now, Todd Duboef, the president of Top Rank, is still working out the financial details of the highly anticipated lightweight showdown between Vasyl Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez, which is going to take place in the coming months in New York City. Lomachenko holds the WBA, WBO titles and the WBC franchise belt. Lopez recently captured the IBF world title with a brutal 2-round knockout of Richard Comey in December. Lomachenko was at ringside for that fight. Lopez had been calling for a fight with Lomachenko since 2018. And yep, we have been hearing about these two guys. And, it is almost done, man. It is almost done. Todd Duboef, from the president from Top Rank, is saying that he is working on it still, and it should be done for a May bout. And it should be, of course, Madison Square Garden, like I said. So, man, listen, I am excited for this fight. Who is not, right? We got Vasyl, great all-around fighter, boxer, two-time Olympic gold medalist. And we got, of course, Teofimo Lopez, a young, hungry fighter with sensational knockout power that is just hungry and willing to take all comers. And he really believes that he can knock out Lomachenko in 5 rounds. Not only that, Teofimo Sr. was stating that his son will take out Lomachenko under 5 rounds. 5 rounds or under. Now, it's quite a statement to make. And, I seen the interview with, I think it was in Fight Hype, with Ryan Garcia's father, probably like a day ago. And he was stating how Teofimo Sr., he's very, 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 like, into his son. And Ryan Garcia's father said that Teofimo Sr. is kind of crazy. He's so into his son that he sees no other fighter really able to beat his son. That's how he really carries his son and sees him in that type of pedestal. And that was stated by Ryan Garcia's father. Anyway, so yeah, man, Top Rank is working on this fight, and I am excited for it. Of course, man, who is not? And it should be, like I said, man, for May 30th. And it should be in Madison Square Garden, but they haven't announced it officially yet. But it should be officially announced hopefully by the end of this month or the middle of this month, but most likely it shall be probably the ending of the month, because Bob Arum stated he's going to announce it at the end of the month. Now, does Teofimo Lopez really have a chance against Loma? Loma is an all-around great footworking fighter. He has stopped 4 men in a row, and quite good of opposition at the time for Loma, and putting stops to these guys. Now, Teofimo Lopez, the only bout that I would say he really didn't look good at was with the Asian guy, Masayoshi Nakatani. Hopefully I'm saying that correct. The guy was 18 wins, no losses, and he went all the way unanimous decision against Masayoshi and didn't really look too great in that bout. Nakatani was pretty tall, rangy, used his leverage and his pretty much his size, to make sure that Loma didn't stop him. That Teofimo didn't stop him. But overall, Richard Comey bout. The Richard Comey bout was it was spectacular, man. I didn't expect him to knock him out in 2 rounds like that. And yeah, he carries great power, vicious power, impeccable power. And I expect him to use that in the Lomachenko fight. But can he bring more than just a one-punch knockout type artist? Hopefully he can bring more things into the ring, because he does have skills. We've seen his skills. But, he always likes to go for the knockout and doesn't display his skills that often. He does, he did with Diego Magdaleno, knocked him out spectacularly. And it was a few rounds, and he showed some good boxing ability. Yes, he does. He has great boxing ability. But he doesn't use it often enough, and always seems to look for the knockout more than just to show his boxing ability and to see what he could bring to the table. Because, Teofimo overall looks like a good fighter. He's a good fighter. But we want to see him use every tool necessary in his bag to see what he really possesses. You know what I'm saying? Not just the one knockout power. I want to see him, go the distance with great fighters and show his skills. I want to see what type of footwork, because he has good footwork as well. But not better than Loma. Loma's just spectacular with it. And put it like this, and everything that Teofimo does, I'm gonna be honest, except the power, I believe that Loma does it just a little bit better. Because Loma is special, man. He's a special fighter. He's a very, very special fighter. So overall, can the power of Teofimo stop Loma? Because I know for sure that they're looking for the knockout. We all know that the Teofimo family, their side, are looking for the knockout. They're looking for the knockout, and a spectacular knockout at that for this fight. That's a guarantee. I know that for sure. Why? Because it's Lomachenko. They want to make sure that they put an exclamation point to this. Now, Lou DiBella also stated that Teofimo has a better chance at Loma after the win over Comey. Teofimo versus Comey, of course. He said that he was impressed with the handling of Comey, and also said that despite some of the turmoil in Teofimo's life before and during the Comey fight, that Teofimo showed maturity. And you know what? It's true. He showed some maturity in that. He was going through a lot of things, being that his family, kind of in a sense, his side, his mom's side kind of disowned him for a little bit because he had got married with this young lady and they didn't agree with that. But, he was going through some things in his life and managed to pull through in the fight with Comey, and showed maturity. For sure, he did. And kudos to him for that, man, because, he's just growing up. He's a young guy, and, he wants to be an entertainer in the sport. We see every time that he wins, he wants to, he wants to be animated, and he's a young guy, but he's growing up, and I hope that he keeps maturing in a sense to where he can, put everything aside that goes on in his life out the ring and be able to focus. And sure enough, he did with the Comey fight. So with that being said, Lou DiBella also said that he definitely has a greater chance to beating Lomachenko. Before the Comey bout, he said he didn't really have a chance, but displaying that maturity and that power and that poise for sure granted him a chance to beat Lomachenko. Now, I believe he does have a chance. I'm not gonna lie, he has a chance. He has a puncher's chance. A puncher's chance, right? But the ability to work to defeat Loma, does he have that? I don't know. We don't know. He likes to be animated. He wants to go for the knockout. And to go for the knockout with Lomachenko could be a dangerous situation as well. Loma is vicious. He's explosive as far as being, smart in using his hands and footwork when he does offense. Loma knows how to unblock. When you block, man, he knows how to bring that that hand that you blocking with, he knows how to take that out the way and hit you with either a hook, you know, or uppercut. The guy is just sensational in how he fights. Straight up. You know, the way he puts his combinations together, you know, from left to right, uppercut, body shot. You know, he's nasty. He's just all the way around nasty. He's nice. So I am excited for this bout overall, man. Let me know what you guys think. Who's going to win this fight? By what? Knockout, unanimous decision, majority decision, or is somebody going to quit in their stool? You already know, it is your boy Nice. Like, comment, subscribe. But most of all, don't forget, share the fight room.